I have to be honest, the past month and a half or maybe 2 months, it's been pretty crazy in this gaming community. The moves that Xbox is making is causing all types of shit to go down in our community. I'm seeing the media saying they're preferring the Xbox Series X over the PS5. I'm seeing PlayStation fans be pissed off at Sony and saying they need to fire Jim Ryan, and PS Now and Xbox Gamepass is a detriment to the gaming community. There's so many things that's going on right now. And wow. There's a lot of positive Xbox news, and Xbox has tons of momentum early in this generation. And it's not stopping. It's not stopping. And to see all of these things happening before their games start to drop is just bananas. Now look, man, we always talk about rumors and we talk about we speculate about rumors, I should say. And just today or yesterday, because this video will come out tomorrow, PhilSpencer is in the news again. This time it's something that's very surprising. First off, last month or so, PhilSpencer had an interview with somebody, I'm not quite sure who, but behind him, he had some interesting things on his shelf. Excuse me. You saw the Nintendo Switch, you saw some Xbox controllers, you saw a big Xbox logo, and then you saw the Kojima Productions logo. Now, some people said, well, that doesn't mean shit. Maybe he's just, friends with Kojima. Then some other people say, hey, maybe that means something because, PhilSpencer likes to hide shit that's actually meaningful behind him. Just like he hid the Xbox Series S in the interview last summer before they announced the Xbox Series S. But, we kind of say, yeah, maybe not. But then we kind of moved on. But Jeff Grubb, who is a journalist over there at VentureBeat.com, we know this guy has a great track record. Most of the things he say usually are accurate. So he said, in this article recently, that Kojima Productions is making a new game, but it is not abandoned for PlayStation 5. Now, yesterday, PlayStation released a trailer of a game called Abandon. It's a first-person, horror game. That's what it looks like it's going to be, survival horror game. And I saw some PlayStation guys say, yep, this is it. This is Kojima's new game. He's making a PlayStation exclusive. Jeff Grubb says, no, that is not the case. He said that is absolutely not the case. And he said, people speculate that Abandon is secretly the next game from Metal Gear Solid creator Hideo Kojima. That is not the case. But he also said this, but the biggest piece of evidence I have that Abandon is not a Kojima joint is that Kojima is in talks with Microsoft about publishing his next game, according to a source familiar with the matter. And yes, the statue on PhilSpencer's shelf was referencing a potential deal with the legendary developer. I cannot confirm if Xbox closed the deal yet, but my understanding is that Kojima is the focus of a Microsoft plan to leverage Japanese talent. Now, first off, let's say this about the Japanese market. We know Xbox doesn't do well in Japan. No, they never have. But they're really trying to do something over there. It's pretty clear that Sony is kind of not focusing on Japan as much as they used to. And Xbox is really thinking about Japan with xCloud. We know the Japanese people, they don't really rock out with consoles like they used to. They love the mobile market. That's why the Nintendo Switch is killing it over there. So Xbox is hoping that xCloud can be huge over there. Now, we know that Xbox finally has a Japanese studio in-house with Tango Gameworks, the creators of The Evil Within and also the upcoming Ghostwire Tokyo game. But they want more Japanese studios, just a Japanese presence. That's what Xbox and PhilSpencer wants. Now, Hideo Kojima is an absolute legend. Now, I know what you guys want to say. Dirt, you hated Death Stranding. You hated it. And you hated Metal Gear Solid 5, Dirt. And yes, those are absolute facts. I hated Metal Gear Solid 5, and I hated Death Stranding. Death Stranding looked great, but the game was boring as shit. Metal Gear Solid 5 looked great, but the game just wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. I didn't like it, but I did love all of the previous Metal Gear games, and I do like Hideo Kojima. I just didn't like his last 2 games. With that being said, if this is true, this is going to really hurt the PlayStation fanboys' feelings. I mean, those guys have been pretty upset lately about some of the moves that Xbox has been making, and also some of the moves that Sony has been making. And if Kojima makes an Xbox exclusive game, which Jeff Grubb, like I said, has a great track record, if they're in negotiations to make a game for Hideo Kojima, that's going to really be big. That's going to be big. And no, don't say, oh, look, they love Kojima now. Shut up. Because you guys hate Bethesda now, right? You guys used to love Bethesda games, but for some reason, Bethesda is trash now, right? Same case here, just vice versa. Hey, Kojima could be possibly making a game for Xbox. Oh man, this is crazy. So far this generation is like night and day compared to last generation, and man, it's just beginning. This is just the first year of the Xbox Series X and S and the PS5. Who the hell knows how this generation is gonna go? Damn, man. I'm about to get up out of here, but if you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you happen to stumble upon my channel and you think I'm decent enough, why don't you subscribe? And if you subscribe, hit that notification bell to know what my black ass is doing some new content, baby. All right, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love. Shit. Damn, man.